Hey and welcome back to the Jazzy Nation. So in this video, I'm going to share my 10 reasons why I think you as an expat or somebody thinking about becoming an expat should move and live in Morocco. So stay tuned. Number one, the local food here in Morocco is obviously amazing. If you've heard of anybody that lives in Morocco as a Moroccan person, a foreigner, an expat, or anybody that has just visited Morocco, they will tell you, like I'm gonna tell you, the food here is amazing. You will not starve, you will not go hungry because the food is just so good. My favorite thing to eat is pastilla. I think you already know that. I also love couscous, tagine, snacks, like everything that Morocco has to offer food-wise is my jam. Mint tea with the pastries, the cookies, like I'm hungry, it's lunchtime and I haven't eaten yet and I'm really considering going out and getting all the things I just mentioned because the food here is really, truly just amazing. So if anything, you definitely have to move to Morocco for the local food. So if you're like me and you are a foodie, you might also love your own food from your own country. Well, here in Morocco, you can definitely find food that really suits your liking. And if you are an American, for example, and you miss hot wings and fries and onion rings and stuff like that, one, there might be a restaurant for you here. There might just be a restaurant where you can get those things. But if you prefer to make those things on your own, you definitely can find all the ingredients you would ever need, especially if your dish has a lot of vegetables, herbs, and spices and things like that. You can always find all of those really amazing things here. So if you like cooking yourself or for your family, or if you have dietary restrictions, like if you're gluten-free or if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you can find things that really suit your liking, especially if you like to create your own dishes and make your own food. Like, you will not, again, go hungry or starve. Like, no way. So when it comes to the people here in Morocco, I would say that for the most part, people here are really nice, really friendly. I have a lot of my Moroccan friends here that are just so nice and so welcoming and always available to help you if you need anything. And that just goes for people walking on the street as well. For the most part, if they find out that you are a tourist or an expat or whatever, people are really nice and always looking to help and things like that. So I really appreciate that because it would be really difficult for me to live here if people weren't nice. I definitely recommend that you move to Morocco for the people because they're pretty awesome and very nice. And you can obviously see that from my comment section. People that live here in Morocco, Moroccans or expats from all over the world, everybody is so nice. Everybody just leaves such nice comments and I'm so appreciative of that. So move to Morocco for the people, especially the people. They're awesome. I've been here for about a year and a half or so, and as an expat, I would say that I got comfortable here pretty quickly. I mean, I definitely had to adjust, this being the first time I ever traveled outside of the United States and then moved somewhere new. I definitely had that air of culture shock around me, and so I forced myself to really adapt and to change. So for me, coming from a person that was extremely homesick, that was extremely like just shocked out of my system, I would say that, you know, it does take time, but after a while I became pretty comfortable. I am now comfortable in my space. You know, you just have to really find places here in Morocco that you really can adapt to and adjust to and like shop at, and find the things that you like, the things that you need, so that you are in fact a lot more comfortable than you would be if you know, didn't explore, didn't reach out and get out of your comfort zone and out of the box. I would say that, you know, you can be comfortable here if you really just give yourself that opportunity and you give Morocco a chance. So in regard to shopping, like I mentioned, you can find just about everything here. And when it comes to food, you can shop in the stores, you can shop at the markets. It's very like versatile, and just you have so many options, which I love. If I'm feeling lazy, I can just walk out to my local fruit guy and he just is always there. He's always got the best fruit. Literally the best fruit is at the stand. But if I'm feeling like I want to do some major grocery shopping and just get everything in one trip, I can do that as well. If I want to get something that's specialty, I go to a different shop to do that. So lots of different options. I really like shopping here in Morocco. Regarding people, again, the culture here is very open, very welcoming. And I say that because here, you know, it's mostly a Muslim country. It is a Muslim country. And I am not a Muslim, but I am free to walk around as I please, practice whatever I please, as long as I'm respectful to other people. Everybody is so very much so respectful to me back. Obviously, in Morocco, there are a lot of places to visit, especially if you work on the weekdays. I work weekdays, and then on the weekends, my husband and I are free to travel, especially if there are holidays, because there are always holidays here in Morocco. And so if you make the time, you carve out time, you definitely can go to a bunch of other places here in Morocco. And what I love is that even though Morocco is huge, it's still not that big to where you can't, you know, take a 4-hour train ride or a 3-hour drive up the coast to go to another city or to explore the desert or something like that. I would say that travel here is very accessible, and you don't need to leave Morocco to see beauty and to really get your travel fix in. So number 8, I don't even think I've been counting, but the next thing I'm gonna say is the country is beautiful, so that definitely helps. Where I live in particular, like it's hit or miss, you know, but it's very city-based, so it depends on like where you are, but there's so much beauty around. Like I'm looking out of my window and there are palm trees. Like they're so beautiful. I love palm trees, and so when I look outside of my window, because my desk faces the window, even though the window is really dirty, the window is dirty. I'm gonna just stop this here. The window is dirty. I don't know how to clean that. Anyways, you look past the dirty window, you see palm trees, and that really brightens up my day. It makes me really happy. So when it comes to beauty and the weather is usually really good year-round. I would say that obviously it's still very seasonal. So for my last thing, number 10, I do want to say that if you live here long enough and you really give this country a chance, you're gonna find your way. You're gonna find some happiness, and I think that's with everywhere. You definitely have to give it a chance and just to be open to whatever possibilities arise, be open to trying new things. You definitely have to cultivate a routine. You definitely have to find your people and your community. And not saying that I have this big community of people that I have found that I gravitate to. You all know I'm very much a homebody. I am just me, my camera, my husband, and then our few friends, but that's enough. If you find what's comfortable for you, then you will be totally and utterly fine. Just find your thing, find your routine, and all of that stuff will just fall into place, and you will just really love where you end up as an expat. And yeah, being an expat is in fact really hard. It is hard, and if you're like me and you never lived anywhere before, it will be really, really hard. But it's so worth it, especially if you can just give it a chance and again be open to new possibilities and things like that. Whether you are an American moving to Morocco or a Moroccan moving to America, whatever it looks like for you, wherever you're from, change is different. You're moving away from your family and things like that. So you really just have to be open and just, you know, find what works for you. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this topic. If you want me to talk about what it's like just to be an expat in general, let me know. I could do a video on that too. I think that'd be really fun. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the Jazzy Nation if you have not already. It would mean so much to me if you would just smash, punch, hit that subscribe button so that you could be notified for all my future videos and we could just be best friends and all of that stuff. no need to waste your time by having to look for my videos. You subscribe, they'll just show up in your feed. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll get them automatically. So do that, and I'll see you all back here next time for a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Mwah.